Hello, everybody. My name is Max Farrell. This is dextrader.com, and this is the 5-minute series. It's been some time since we've really focused on the 5-minute series, but I wanted to show you all, you 5-minute traders using the WB system, that it's not just about getting in and out at once. The statement that comes out on Nadex. It's not just about picking the center one or picking this one or picking this one. You have to start learning how to read the actual physical charts and the opportunities that are here. Okay, there's several different things that are happening on this chart. First off, you see a bunch of arrows, right? And the arrows here are really considered what we refer to as time immersion events, okay? That we go over a period of time and we look at what is the market doing over a period of how many bars. It really doesn't matter, right? And if there's a process of clear direction, okay, we know that we get a good arrow. Now what this means is that over this, if we focus on this particular arrow right here, we know that over a period of time, the market has been down and it has pierced a certain level. And so once it does, the arrow forms. That's basically how the system works. Okay? But it's only one part of the system. So we need to see what is the actual market doing. So the next thing that we do is that we focus on the MACD down here. And what we're looking at is this little, I guess, histogram bar, right, that we're looking at. Because what we're looking for is to draw a little line in our minds here. Where are these going? These are going down. When this signal arrives, you simply look back at the histogram, see what direction it's going. If it's going in the same direction, or even has a little thing happening called the crossover happening at that time, this crossover really doesn't happen until a couple bars later. But you can see that there's a convergence happening. Do you see this? We're all going in the same direction, right? Down, 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 win. Okay? You would have gotten in at that center trade when that 5-minute came out and easily had the win. Now, what about the next one? Would you have gotten into the next one? Well, if you've gotten into this one and you won, stay out. Even if you lost, stay out of the next trade. Okay? But also, there is some signals down here telling you, no, when this comes out, look what's happening. We're unsure, right? It's flat. We don't really know. We don't have good lines to tell you, right? Now the other part of it here is that we could have probably even stayed out of the trade because of the support line that's here, nice and thick. This is what we call consolidation happening. And as this starts to happen, the market kind of goes weird, down, up. We're not really getting anything really solid. Okay? So now the next part is that when this arrow comes out, what do we have? We have everything moving in the same direction. All the bars, all the lines, everything. So this first arrow is definitely in an up, and we win. And what about the second one? The second one, we can kind of look back, and it would give us a little bit of information here, but this would have been possibly a loss. If we would have gotten into this one, we wouldn't have gotten into this one because you don't do 2 in a row. But if we didn't get into this one and we got into this one, guess what? This would have been a loss. And that's okay because this isn't about 100%. It's about picking the trades and using the right timing to get in at that point. Okay, let's look at the next one. Would we have gotten into this one? Let's just say we just got here and we don't, we can look back at history a little bit, but let's just say that this is the time where we're at right now. Would we have gotten in? Well, let's look at the histogram. It's flat. So this is a no bueno. We wouldn't have gotten into this one. At this time now, we can easily see if you can spot a trend. Boy, those are the ones you want to go with. And right after an opposite trend arrow comes out, the very first bar that comes out that has an up arrow in this nice little trend that's happening, that's your best bet. And if you look at this first one, you got a nice passing trend, line passing from bottom of underneath to top of on the top of it. So now you're looking at that arrow is one of your best bets. And of course, comes up with an easy win. Now for the next one, this one's going to be tough because you got a little bit happening here, and this is divergence, right? Going against each other. right? And this means it's probably going to be a little of an event of things happening. It's either going to curl over and switch, or it's going to stay flat and consolidate. Which, guess what? That's right, it switched. Now, you would have still won. Don't get me wrong. You would have still won, but this is more of a high-risk trade at this point. And keep your rules solid, right? Make sure that everything is going with you. And if you do get this, you might want to stay out. Of course, you would have won, but maybe that one you wouldn't have. You see? So, let's talk about one more thing, and I'll let you guys go. The idea of seeing a process of consolidation that happens is usually when two tops kind of meet with each other. You get a little push up here and a little push up here. Once it breaks that time, the first arrow coming out after that is usually your best bet. You see that? Works up here too. Watch this. We get this little, because we're looking for a down arrow right here, right? We get this up happen, which is going against our consolidation, right? We don't have an up process here, and it didn't break through anyway. So this would have been null and void. But the very first arrow breaking that double touch there is this one. And look what happens. Clear win. Okay? So that's a few of the things to start looking at when you're working with this. This was only the Auto USD, but you can do it with all of them. You can have a look at that. Use your MACD, use your arrows sparingly, use your support and resistance, and get into the trades. Get them for good money too. If you're doing it on 8X, make sure you're getting them for $30 profit margin at least. If you're going at the money, make sure you're at that level at least. All right. I'm Max Farrell. This is dextrader. I hope this helps you out. We have a lot more coming for the 5-minute series. We're not giving in on that series at all. I hope you guys don't think that. We are really working hard with a lot of 4X models and other things that we're building. So we're not just limited to Nadex. We have a lot of stuff. Make sure you check us out through all the websites. And I really do appreciate you being here. Have a great day. And as always, trade well.